If a man insisted always on being serious and never allowed himself a bit of fun and relaxation, he would go mad or become unstable without knowing it. Very few things happen at the right time, and the rest do not happen at all. The conscientious historian will correct these defects. Some men give up their designs when they have almost reached the goal, while others, on the contrary, obtain a victory by exerting at the last moment more vigorous efforts than ever before. To think well and to consent to obey someone giving good advice are the same thing. It is clear that not in one thing alone, but in many ways equality and freedom of speech are a good thing. One should always look to the end of everything, how it will finally come out. For the God has shown blessedness to many only to overturn them utterly in the end. There is nothing more foolish, nothing more given to outrage than a useless mob. It's impossible for someone who is human to have all good things together, just as there is no single country able to provide all good things for itself. It is better by noble boldness to run the risk of being subject to half the evils we anticipate than to remain in cowardly listlessness for fear of what might happen. Do you see how the god always hurls his bolts at the greatest houses and the tallest trees? For he is wont to thwart whatever is greater than the rest. Knowledge may give weight, but accomplishments give luster, and many more people see than weigh. Men's fortunes are on a wheel, which in its turning suffers not the same man to prosper forever. The man who has planned badly, if fortune is on his side, may have had a stroke of luck, but his plan was a bad one nonetheless. A man calumniated is doubly injured, first by him who utters the calumny and then by him who believes it. I never yet feared those men who set a place apart in the middle of their cities where they gather to cheat one another and swear oaths which they break. If someone were to put a proposition before men bidding them choose, after examination, the best customs in the world, each nation would certainly select its own. As the old saw says well, every end does not appear together with its beginning. Civil strife is as much a greater evil than a concerted war effort as war itself is worse than peace. He is the best man who, when making his plans, fears and reflects on everything that can happen to him, but in the moment of action is bold.